Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Jubowski in the last round of this season. There's a bunch of droid feats, so I'm gonna try and do a few of them, but I won't be able to do the HK one because I was unintelligent enough to immediately set HK on defense in my Darth Revan team. So I'm fighting this guy, Titan 11. He has sort of 1.5 Galactic Legend, as I think upon lock-in his Jedi Master Luke was about gear 11. So that's not really helping him too much. For the rest, he has pretty much all of the upgrades that you would expect, with I guess the exception of Darth Revan, who's just at gear 12. But he immediately used Darth Revan in a pretty interesting way by putting him up front over here, together with his decently strong Night Sister team, though the mods are a bit more of a question. And then over here he's got his Bounty Hunter team, Phasma First Order, and a Mon Mothma team with Captain Han Solo. So he one-shot my defense, and actually looking at where he's at the moment, I intentionally set a weaker defense so that he would be able to one-shot it while still losing plenty of banners, but it looks like he fell about 7 banners short of Kyber. So I hope for him that he still has a feat in store, because I didn't want to block him from getting there, but that remains to be seen. Now, one thing that I would like to do, and when I say light, I mean I said Grievous Watt, I said General Skywalker, and then over here I've got Darth Revan, Night Sisters, and Supreme Leader Kylo. And I know that he always keeps his Supreme Leader Kylo for offense, unless he did something really impressive here with a Gear 11 Jedi Master Luke, or did something with JKL. But I don't think so. I think he kept his Galactic Legends for offense, and in the back was quite a bit weaker. Fleets, I think, yeah, I did set one good fleet to make him bleed some more banners, as he typically doesn't do that well against negotiators. So all things considered, it more or less worked out the way I thought it would, but I kind of did think he would be able to reach Kyber, which doesn't look like it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I will be spending my Jedi Master Luke in the front here on his Darth Revan. It's not necessary. I have CLS, I have Ray Jedi Training, I have Padme, JKR, plenty of options, but I would like to kind of reward him in some way. If he was clever enough to set a Galactic Legend in the back and one-shot my board, then I don't mind giving Kyber to him. But if he didn't do that, I'm not just gonna hand it over. I'd rather have the win and keep winning matches. So that's sort of going to decide his fate, what he did with his defense, but I'm fairly sure I already know the answer for that one. So let's get this party started. So Asajj already cleansed, and if she cleanses, then I can do my protection up here. I always love to put the Retribution here, because Talzin's going to do an AoE, and that AoE will basically suicide her quite nicely, and then everyone kind of keeps taking turns and hitting my characters, which makes it pretty easy to get through. And the goal is to try to get as close to 60 banners as possible. It's not always easy, but we'll see what we can do. So I've got 24 stacks. Let's see, Barriss has 22, so I'm gonna get rid of Daka here. I hope Asajj doesn't take another turn, because that's my buffs gone, but of course she does. And yeah, that's gonna make me bleed banners. It's really annoying, but it is what it is. So, time to get back to Asajj in a second. Padme is currently the only one who still has full protection, so I'm not counting on any miracles here. Let's just attack Talzin. It's still a Relic 3 Spirit, so maybe I should just strip the Foresight to be safe. Yeah, it's only going to be Padme full, but that is what it is. It should be 56 then, yep. So Darth Revan, what's actually nicer than Jedi Master Luke lead is Jedi Knight Luke lead, from what I understand anyway. Put in old Ben and Shaq, that gives me a full, like saves me a full JKR team. I could add Azra, but I don't need to, especially since Darth Revan is pretty low in relics, so I'm just gonna go with these 4. My Shakti here is at 344 speed, so she is definitely going first, because that Darth Revan is pretty low gear, so that should make the match pretty much under control. So I can start with the AoE here, because Shaq will be the one who calls in the group attack, and I'd rather immediately kill Sith Empire Trooper, so that now I can do a group attack on Bastilla Fallen, which you obviously cannot do on Darth Revan, because you can't call assists like that. And now I could do the stun, but I don't really need to. I'd rather get some characters out of here. So I'll just immediately go for Darth Revan, I think. I could do Malik, but I don't think blind affects the drain. So let's just do it this way. Ability block both of these, now that Darth Revan's gone. And then reduce the cooldowns. Which means he doesn't drain. I wasn't counting on that counter. So that's a bit annoying. Okay, now I can stun him. Put up a taunt. Maybe Shaq can still recover some protection, but probably not. Yeah, she's gonna need one more. And that's not happening. Oh, that recovered a bit. So 61 over there. That works. Let's see what he's got in the back. Yeah, Geos and Karth. No surprises. That will make it pretty doable for me to get feats, because I can do Traya and Scion against the Geos and add in a few of those characters that were listed. I'm gonna have to go remind myself every time, because I really have no clue. So K2SO, Ugnaught and IPD. So I'm gonna do that one first. That's the wrong team. Sith. One thing I do want to check actually is the Spy. How much crit chance does he have? 70%. That is still a decent amount. So K2SO, Ugnaught and IPD. They should be under droids partially. K2SO, IPD, and then Ugnaught. I have no idea, what is that? Is that a rebel? I genuinely don't remember. Starting to wonder if I even have this guy unlocked. I don't think he's listed as anything. So let's just search for him. Probably everyone had to do that. Does he have any factions? No. Okay, poor dude. Alright, well, this is the group right here. Let's see how they do. Scion gets the start. I'd say the odds of saving the others, maybe IPD. But for the rest, I'm not counting on anything. Looks like Spy isn't, doesn't have pain, so there go all the droids. Unfortunately. Let's just do this. Kind of funny that he actually takes a turn, which means he taunts, which means he dies. Yikes. Alright. It's kind of funny, I never get into the safe mode, so to speak, this quickly. Without dropping substantially lower than I did. So I never really want to kill Geobrood Alpha at this point, because I need them to keep going so that they lower their health and protection. And preferably I tend to kill them with an AoE with Scion. That is usually a lot safer, but now I can kill Sunfac. Hopefully I can move before Spy does. I could have maybe restored the health for the extra banner, but it's whatever. Bleeding quite a lot here. So maybe, it's not the smartest move to immediately do that, because I do still need to clear the rest, and if I mess anything up, then maybe banner losses could cost me, but I kinda doubt it in this case. So I can trooper the bounty hunters, but it's kind of a waste because I just have way better teams. Rage of the Training on Phasma, Emperor Palpatine against Mon Mothma, and then I need to do something with the droids, and I guess going against Karth there is gonna make most sense. So idea is to send something in first that kills 4 of the characters, and then send in the droids that clean it up. But I will leave that team until last, so that I can safely do that, and I know that I can get enough banners. And if not, then I don't do it, essentially. So let's go in with these against the Mon Mothma team. Add Pyatt for the extra power, I suppose. And I think that's it. Any reason to bring anything else? I don't think so. Let's go with these. Right, I can start with a Force Crush. Go into Merciless. I don't want to go for Biggs yet, because I don't think I'm going to kill him. I think I tried this in the past and it wasn't quite enough. So I need to stall until another Force Crush, which actually doesn't look possible, because Mothma can be targeted, so I didn't consider that part. That means I just have to build up the Emperor's Trap stacks. And it's better for me to try the Saber Throw now than doing it while I'm not in Merciless. Okay, well that's far enough, so that makes it pretty easy. Let's take a look here. What do I want to do? Gonna swap back to Vader. Try and get Wedge down. Hopefully stun. Nah, there were a couple in there. This should kill Lando. And here we go. Probably didn't need to bring 4, but I do think by it there helped me to get Biggs low enough. Otherwise it might have looked a little different and I could have maybe lost some banners. So that's good enough. Then Rage out of Training over here. I do want to see actually, because I could save some better droids to make the feat easier for myself. So I think I'll do that. I can undersize this with CLS. Let's try and be smart about this. There we go. Maybe there's even a chance, like what I'm thinking out loud, that I could send in a droid team that can just one-shot that Garth team. It's probably risky without HK in the lead, but a Relic 3PO is very strong, so maybe that gets the job done. Alright, just gonna let this guy be stunned, and I'll make sure that Dengar can't go into hiding by taking him out. Boba up next. Just hit all of them. And it should be pretty easy to end this with full banners. There we go. Then the Phasma team, again, if I can save some droids, that's better, so I'm gonna use my Jedi over here. Don't even know how many characters I need to bring for that. Let's not goof around. I don't think I need Jolie. If anyone dies here, then I'll be super impressed. Let's just go with this. And plus I've got the Savior from JKR as well, so that's more than fine. Let's get rid of Kylo Ren first. He is by far the most annoying character on the field. I could also have gone for Fox, because he's the biggest damage dealer, but I'd rather just get this guy off the field, as he fuels the team. The others don't really matter that much. I can AoE here and then put up the Foresight, which instantly gets stripped. I guess Phasma is also a bit of fuel. Let's give her some credit. Alright, I can go around Taunt here. The protection up is certain. It's not protection up. Defense up, certainly helping the tank. So this guy actually, that's interesting to know. I only just realized he put First Order Stormtrooper in this team, so that means he beat my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with the double tanks without that guy. So that's interesting. Means he must have used Officer, which is not that effective, but he still made it. So he did a really good job there. I only just thought about it. That's pretty good. Don't know if I'd be able to pull that off. I just don't remember trying really as well. Let's see if Hermit Yoda can make sure everyone's full. I mean, everyone's gonna be full. Just want to be certain. Alright, let's get to fleets. I think he also always said his weakest ones, and this is no exception. So Finalizer fleet with a 6-star, and then a Thrawn fleet. I'm actually gonna check for the Thrawn fleet if he has the bomber. Don't know why I went at it that way, but let's just take a look. Doesn't look like it. Normal people would just go to Empire here and check that out. Let's go for the fleets first then. So I'm gonna use Malevolence against this one, I think. And I use my own Finalizer against the other one. Does that make sense? I think it does. Yeah, I can just quickly control Vader on the other fleet. TIE Reaper doesn't do too much. So put in 1 reinforcement and that should be enough. I always like to add 1, I don't think you need it, but it's for surprises. Stuff can sometimes turn out different than you thought. And I haven't done this matchup a whole lot either, so it's just a safety precaution. So he's clean. Let's stop him from getting more buffs than he's getting. And I'm just gonna basic here. Nice. And once Spy does come in, I'm not immediately gonna get a turn because of that command shuttle over there. Okay, he's trying some kind of banner stripping thing. I can't say I know why. Ah, okay, it's a level 1 ship actually. That's why. I was wondering, like, why isn't he landing anything? But if you're not leveled, then you don't have really any potency. That's not gonna stun, so that was kind of a waste, but it's whatever. And then I'm gonna stun him now. That was very slow. And there we go. Alright. So 63. Don't think I could have saved much more there. I could also do rebels here, but I'm pretty happy with the Finalizer fleet. Rebels I played too much back in the day, like many other people. So I kind of like doing something different over here. So they have plenty of target locks, so this ship's gonna help me a bit. And then this is probably enough, to be honest. So far, whenever I run Finalizer, it's over pretty quickly. You can just fuel a lot of damage to the silencer. Let's get him under control. And maybe I can already pick off Emperor Palpatine here. Let's give it a shot. I think I will. Oof, close. Let's feed another turn. I'm just gonna leave that one be and pick this one off, because he's by far the meanest. I do still have 1 ship with protection. So maybe if I can pick this one off now. Nope. Another level 1. What is he doing? Like, is he just out of ships? That is so odd. Or maybe they were fillers and for whatever reason the AI is just making them come in first. I did think he had reinforcements, and I didn't even check the GP on the fleets. 319k. I mean, it's not super low. Anyway. So, full droid team. If this doesn't work, I should probably just give up. Alright. Let's see how this does. I mean, I've got so many relic levels on them. I'd honestly be super surprised if it doesn't work, but we'll see. So, smokescreen, not too much of a point. I mean, there's nothing countering on their side. So let's do this, load up 3PO. Yeah, this is, I don't know why I even overthought this for more than a millisecond. This is a bit brutal. Let's just stun him. I think 3PO is about to AoE the lot here. Yeah. Yeah, what can I say? 21-26. So sorry dude, I really hope you still have a feat, but I didn't want to not get this done here. As I really wouldn't have been able to get a lot of these feats either. So just didn't do the HK one, but got the other ones. So let's say I have another 135 banners. I'm out of the top 50 now. Oh, I'm in there, okay. So with another 135, I should end up still somewhere in between 30 and, well, 20 and 30, I guess. I'm still expecting some people to climb. Yeah, not too difficult of a round. I really hope for this guy that he's still got a feat. One thing I just wanted to point out is my guild. My guild's doing... Oh, nice. TPC, or 10 banners ahead of me. My guild's doing really well at Kyber. And that's one of the things that makes Grand Arena a lot of fun for me as well. If you look at how many people make Kyber, typically it's about 40 per season. I think there's still like 3 or 4 here that will still get there if they win their rounds. So typically around 40, and it's quite fun to be in a guild full of people who are really passionate about Grand Arena. Makes it a lot more fun. So yeah, big shout out to all of them and great job for making it. That was it for me. I guess if you're curious where I end up, you can take a look for yourself in the game. But it was a pretty good season. I think I made quite a lot of videos of this one. Just because there were more interesting matches. And for the next one, I should have Sith Eternal Emperor. And it's going to be 3v3, which a lot of people don't like. I don't mind it too much, but I wish they would delay that a little bit more. But I'll definitely be making videos. So looking forward to that. I hope you managed to reach Kyber yourself as well. Had a good round. Take care, see you next season.